It's very likely that you're an extremely sensitive person if you are unsure. Highly sensitive individuals pick up on nuances, and nuances that most people overlook. They also have a tendency to be considerably more sensitive to the emotions of others around them. They are the first to pick up on a friend's need for a hug or an angry person. Sadly, this increased sensitivity to both various stimuli frequently results in ruminating and more stress. Therefore, join us in this video today as we dive further into the causes, definition, and certain options to treat hypersensitivity. Definition of hypersensitivity. You might discover that you experience intense emotional reactions to stuff that other people appear to take in part if you happen to have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder or ADHD. In both happy and unhappy circumstances, people with the illness frequently experience heightened, exaggerated feelings. Additionally, it is common for people with ADHD to have physical hypersensitivity to touch, sound, light, and even clothing tags. According to research, many persons with ADHD struggle to control their emotions, exhibiting signs including impulsivity, low frustration tolerance, outbursts of rage, and substantial mood swings. Reduced marriage status, a higher incidence of traffic accidents and arrests, and all of these are linked to a lower standard of living in adults with ADHD. ADHD coping with hypersensitivity. Although having heightened emotions and hypersensitivity might often feel like a burden, you can discover coping mechanisms and ways to benefit from these characteristics. The creativity and empathy displayed by many people with ADHD can be huge benefits in our society. A good first step is to be aware of and understand these sensitivities that are frequently linked to ADHD, as well as to acknowledge that they're a part of your disease rather than just you being overly sensitive. You can avoid unneeded and destructive self-criticism by doing this. How to reduce sensitivity. Here are 5 methods you might employ to manage the added stress that comes with having a highly sensitive personality. Number 1. Establish safe boundaries. Boundaries in interpersonal and general relationships are what we mean when we say boundaries, but we also mean it in other contexts. This entails getting more at ease using established boundary setting tactics to let people know where you currently stand and what you require. Making some leeway in your schedule will also help you avoid being stressed out when things unavoidably go wrong, pile up, or need for an additional reaction from you. Number 2. Meditation and mindfulness exercises. Setting limits is a discipline that is closely tied to mindfulness and meditation. Setting boundaries, engaging in meditation, and practicing mindfulness all entail drawing a line around your own experiences, as well as your thoughts and also feelings regarding them. When you meditate, you develop the ability to take a step back and view your thoughts, feelings, and even physical responses as distinct from your life, as well as your person. With experience, the following significant things might occur. You develop the ability to instantly quiet your body, reversing your response to stress and returning to a state of calm. You develop the ability to emotionally distance yourself from things more quickly, making it harder for you to become overwhelmed by strong emotions. You receive assistance in maintaining your stance. You become more stress resistant. For anyone, these advantages make mindfulness and meditation worthwhile, but highly sensitive people particularly benefit from them. Number 3. Establish relaxation zones. It's possible to create relaxing zones in your home by making it calming and largely conflict-free. By including a few components that are known to reduce stress, including calming music and aromatherapy, and spending regular downtime there, you may create a peaceful environment. Keeping your intimate relationships devoid of conflict is another aspect of creating tranquility. This can be achieved through developing assertiveness and conflict resolution skills, both of which can assist you in resolving potential conflicts with your loved ones. In the end, it's crucial to keep your distance from toxic people and create a network of friends that are supportive of you, instead of supporting those who will drain you, forsake you, or instill self-doubt. Save your support for those who will at least partially return it. Number 4. Engage in self-care. You are probably more prone to the effects of a lack of sleep, poor diet, and burnout because you're a very sensitive person. This calls on you to make sure you get enough sleep at night, eat wholesome food, and do anything you can to take care of your own body, your mind, and spirit. You'll be better equipped to manage whatever may come your way if you practice self-care. When you need to escape from people and commotion, make a quiet, safe space for you to withdraw to if you live with others. This may be a bathroom with candles, a study, or even simply a shower if that's all you have. It has been discovered that listening to soft, calming music can frequently be helpful, and when necessary, can even assist you to block out more startling outside noise. Number 5. Understand your triggers. Each person faces particular difficulties. Knowing your top stressors will help you deal with or avoid them in your life if you're a highly sensitive person. Pay attention to your feelings as the day progresses. To keep track of your sentiments and the circumstances that brought on significant negative emotions, you might think about maintaining a stress journal. And always take proactive steps to reduce stressors and include resilience-building techniques. Number 6. Do things at your own pace. Remember, this is your life, and therefore no one can make you do things you don't wish to do. Whatever you plan for the day must be decided according to your own feelings. If you are tired, it's okay to work less rather than overwork and drain the whole energy out of your body. It is the best to take time to plan a schedule you can follow. Work on the various things at your own pace every day so you have enough time for relaxation and also time to devote yourself and to your hobbies. Why do those who have ADHD tend to be hypersensitive? If you imagine the brain as a faucet, information usually falls down the faucet slowly and is filtered as it goes. The faucet is cranked all the way up to its highest setting for people who have ADHD. In essence, an ADHD brain overloads your system with information. The inability to sieve out all the extras causes every sensation to be felt, every sound to be heard, and everything within eyesight to flood into the brain. This triggers your sympathetic nervous system, or fight or flight mode, according to research. As a result, while others might not seem disturbed at all, you might feel overburdened and exhausted. Next course of action. Having ADHD as well as hypersensitivity can occasionally feel overpowering. We may experience loneliness if we avoid the things that set off our sensitivity. And if we continue to experience sensory overload outside, it may confuse people who are closest to us. The correct therapies, advice, and coping mechanisms can help you manage your hypersensitivity. You might want to get in touch with an expert on ADHD mental health. Inquire with them about the best therapy approach for you and whether taking medication is a good choice. Put your own health first by getting enough sleep, exercising, and eating right. To improve emotional awareness, think about engaging in mindfulness and meditation practices. You're not alone if you or someone you care about struggles with ADHD and hypersensitivity. Note, it is the best to rely on specialized help from a doctor if your condition seems to get worse. Please resort to medical assistance in that case. Wishing you well. Although you may not be able to alter the fact that you're extremely sensitive, you can change your mindset and habits to make yourself less susceptible to external stressors. This strategy will eventually come naturally to you, and you'll feel better capable of handling stress in general. The advantages of being sensitive can then simply be enjoyed. That's all we have for today, guys. We hope this was helpful in some way. If it was helpful, leave a like and subscribe, and come back for more.